Why do you care about our month of July? Stick around and figure out what our top 5 games are. You might be surprised.
Or you might not. Hello! Welcome to Bad at Board Games.
Well, he's bad at board games.
I'm Brad Lake.
And I'm Topher Ferguson.
And we're bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today, we're going to be talking about... What are we talking about today?
Our month of July.
July was amazing. I finally got moved. That was one thing.
Yeah, that is a big thing. Yeah. You've been moving for what, like 18 months?
Oh, it feels like a lifetime at this point. Getting the studio set up. Hello. That kind of happened in July. We've gone from being really ugly to now kind of like having something back there that you can look at. So
if only we can work on the front.
Yeah. There's not a lot of this we can do to help you guys out. So stick with us. Beard Brothers. We had somebody call us Beard Brothers.
That's right.
I know that kind of annoyed you because, you kind of are the beard master then,
I mean, I do have a beard. So
he doesn't consider mine a beard compared to that.
I never said it wasn't.
I knew it was going to annoy you, though.
Comment didn't annoy me.
No, I just annoy him.
As a good true friend does.
All right. Things that you don't care about. Back to the channel. We have 1,233 subscribers, which has been pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So appreciate everybody that's been finding us and enjoying it and hitting the like and subscribe and watching our top 10s. Those are always the ones that seem to like bring more people to the channel. We will continue to try to get one a month, so it's not just inundating you. What's the top 10 meeples we like this month or something, stupid like that. But so 1,233, so that's pretty cool. And we are now at 57,000 total views. So duration-wise, I think we're like in that 10 to 20% people will watch the whole video. But still, 57,000 clicks, I'll take it. That's kind of neat. Hasn't even been a year yet. So we got 9 videos made in July, which we finally got back to at least 2 a week. Got an extra one in there because of Gencon, which was awesome. And then we had our top video for the month was, it's probably always going to be our top 10, right? So we made a top 10 midweight games for us, and that got over 2,000 views right now. So
that was a fun video.
Yeah.
That was a fun video.
Yeah. So our top 10s they do well.
Yeah.
So our next one, our second highest for the month was the Gencon top 10. I don't think that's hit 1,000 yet, but that's still, double what our normal viewership is, depending on what it is, if it's not a top 10. And then our Clank review. So people like Clank. It's a very popular game, and they enjoyed us talking about it, and probably
that is
giving each other a hard time.
Almost a surprisingly fun game, especially because we play so many heavyweight games to really enjoy playing Clank. At least I have. I'm assuming you have, especially with multiple people. It's not as good with just 2, but playing with a lot of people, that's been a fun thing. So
yeah, if you click up here, you can see that review. We've also got a playthrough of that. We've got some reviews of The Hunger and a playthrough of The Hunger, and we're going to be coming up with comparing those. So check that out next month to see what you think about those 2 games, how they stand up and how they go head to head. So that's the top 3 of the month. What was kind of your highlights of the month? What did you, like we got the studio done, but like what were some of your gaming highlights, gaming adjacent highlights?
Yeah, I think for me, one of the biggest things that I've been excited about this month was that I finally finished painting Scythe. I have not based the miniatures yet, so I still have to do that, but the actual miniatures for Scythe plus all of the expansions, and then a couple extra little pieces that I've picked up, upgrades along the way. I think it was somewhere along 58 miniatures that I've painted for it. So
they're looking really good.
I'm more than pleased. I'm slightly shocked that they've turned out as well as they have, because that's not my background. That's your background, not mine. I had never painted Scythe or any miniature before I started painting this one. So for me, as somebody who's never painted miniatures, I don't want to say I'm not artistic, because I am artistic. Mm-hmm. My medium is cake. My medium is different things than what's normal. But to sit down and actually paint them and have them turn out and almost be so shocked that I'm ready to do the next one has been really fun. So
they look really good. I posted some. If you want to look at our community postings, comment down below if you'd like to see more of them, because I think they look great. I think he's got the ships, he's got the expansions, he's done a lot of work.
Yeah, I've got all of Rise of Fenris. The last 2 miniatures that I painted this month last 3. One was for Rise of Fenris, and then 2 the characters from the Invaders from Afar. I had already painted the mechs, but those were the last 2 characters to paint. So that was good. That's been exciting for me. I'm already planning out the next thing I'm painting will be Horrified. So I'm looking forward to that. I know that's not top of your list, but it's a game that I really enjoy. And so I'm looking forward to see Dracula and, the Bride of Frankenstein, all that kind of stuff painted up. I think it'll look pretty cool on the table. So yeah, that's been the biggest thing I think for me highlight wise. I've played a lot of new to me games as well this month, which has been good. Some games that were on kind of my bucket list. You might hear about one a little bit later on, so I won't spoil that yet. But I ended up playing 10 new to me games throughout the month. I didn't get as many games played total that I wanted to, or that I enjoy playing at least. I always want to play more games than I get the opportunity to be able to play. But 10 new to me was a good thing, I think, highlight for the month of July, which is good. So.
And what's your top 5?
Yeah, top 5 games of the month. Gosh, there's a handful of them. So played 19 total games. Had more plays of them, but 19 total games for the month. But the top 5, I would say, we just played this week, actually, Inish. So that's been one that's kind of been on the list. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I was a little worried. The theme I knew I absolutely would love. The box, the game, it's beautiful. The artwork is amazing. But I enjoyed the gameplay more than I thought I would. And that, not because I won, but that helps. But no, it really was fun. So that was a really good one. So that one's going to be my number 5. Clank is there with it too. Clank's going to be in top 5. That's been fun to play. And it's been fun to play with different people. So, we had a playthrough that we did with Ashby, but we also played it in the gaming group. That was a lot of fun. So enjoying that one quite a bit. Another one that I really enjoyed this month was Anno 1800. Finally got that one to the table. I love a good Euro. I love a good thinky game, and that is just the epitome of it.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
So I got him that for his birthday, so it was fun. But
so
I enjoyed it. It was an interesting. It's not even an engine builder. I don't even know how to explain that. I mean, it's total Euro.
Yeah, it's straight Euro. Euro. There's a little bit of a lot of things going on. It is an engine builder, kind of. You've got to be able to build up your resources to be able to afford more things to be able to continue playing. So it's kind of that do this
building
action to do that
tableau
action,
so that you can get the more. More better. Yeah.
English was hard for us. So Anno 1800, that one definitely is one that I'm looking forward to playing again, hopefully sometime soon. Setup takes forever. The box is terrible in terms of there's no organization, but the game itself is stellar, on point, fantastic. So that was a good one. And then my top 2 games of the month, Scythe is going to be on there again. I got several gameplays of Scythe. Scythe is one of my favorite games, and it's been fun that I've been able to play it over these last couple months with multiple groups of people, so not just me.
And we started the Legacy game.
So I started Rise of Fenris with Sierra, with one of my good friends, a while back, and we've played through a good chunk of Fenris together. And then I started Fenris again with your son and you, so the 3 of us, and that's been fun. I'm excited to see. We only played 1 game of the campaign, but I know what's coming next, and they don't, and so I can't wait.
And then you beat the pants off Alex.
I did.
That was funny. There's a picture up on the page.
there may be a video. I took a video afterwards, and I might end up still posting it as a short. We played it as a gaming group, and Alex wanted so bad to just destroy somebody. And so he attacked one of our friends that's in the gaming group, and I, the peaceful player, decided to take my friends back and just absolutely annihilated him. And I am not one to do a lot of battle, especially in a game like Scythe, where battle is not the point of it. But I had to stand up for him. And I mean, it was just, he got destroyed. Oh, it was so much fun. So yeah, that was a really fun one. Likely would have been my number one game, especially because of that playthrough right there. It was so much fun. But number one for me was Lisboa. We have been wanting to play that now for quite a while. It's been on my list for a long while. Then finally you got it. We hadn't been able to play it yet, but we did this week, which was really good.
Shout out to Derek for teaching us. He brought his version over because I hadn't punched mine yet. And we'll probably got to play Lisboa again after this video, actually.
Yes, we are. It's not probably. We are going to be playing it here in a few minutes. It was good. Absolutely loved it. Brad, who won?
It's been so long ago.
Yes.
It was like days.
Who won by like 50 points?
I think you won by more than 50. I think you won by like 75. I think you doubled our
I don't want to say that definitely would have destroyed Derek, because I think Derek was focused on helping us learn a new game. But when it comes to the two of us, I destroyed Brad in that game. So
well, you ended the game quickly.
I did.
Like Toph was able to end the game.
Yeah.
When neither Derek or I were ready for that.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, what the heck happened?
I think I initiated the second phase.
You initiated the second phase, and then we had like two turns in the second phase or something.
I quickly went and finished filling up my tableau. So
yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah. So that was my top 5.
Cool. Well, my month, I guess I've been stressed out. I've been putting a lot of work into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Moving things around, trying this, trying that, trying the sound, having people say like, I can't hear you or blah, blah, blah. You know, like trying to get things back to the way they were, where I had everything like just really perfect and then had to tear it all down.
Literally tear everything, like
and
deconstruct.
so I'm back to that again, where the sound is going to go a little wonky and trying to make things look good and all that fun stuff. So that's been the majority of my month, is just trying to continue to work on the studio, continue to work on the move, and get everything like where I want it. So it's not all, feeling like a hoarder's paradise here at the house.
At least on this side of the camera, it doesn't look like it. So.
Yeah, exactly. I will never show you behind the camera right now. That's for sure. So that's mostly what I have done last month. Getting ready to go to Gen Con, so I'm excited about that. And then I got 34 games played. So I missed like 3 games last month. Mm-hmm. So I've made those games up and got at least 1 game a day in this month. And they've been some big games. It's not like been a bunch of filler games really. Yeah. So I think I played 1 game of Hive, and everything else has been a serious
Trails.
game.
We did some Dice Throne.
Well, but Dice Throne's not a filler game. I don't know.
I don't know. Depends on how you define it.
Depends on how you look at it. But yeah, for the most part, they've all been,
those would be, I'd say, the
games
that I know of.
Yeah, like hour. Yeah, but most of them have been hour-long games or more.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is Inish. Inish. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation. Most of the time I hear people saying Inish, and it's Ninis.
There's the Gaelic.
Yeah. So I believe it's Inish. So that was my number 5. It was a beautiful game. I liked it. Trying to understand the area control and understanding a little bit better how to move it. I think that game is I'm going to continue to enjoy as we play it. So.
And I think both of us, knowing your gameplay and kind of how your mind thinks with games, I think both of us are going to enjoy it more as we play it. Not just that we're going to continue to enjoy it, but I feel like as we continue to grasp the mechanics
and the strategies and the different things you can do with the cards and such. Yeah. I liked that game. I thought, and the cards are gorgeous. My number 4 for the month, and I believe this will go up as well, is Anachrony. So I've been wanting Anachrony for a long time. I signed up to be like, hey, when this gets back in stock, email me. They didn't. Mind Clash, I'm going to talk to you at Gen Con. Like, hey, what about my email? But
you have it.
I have it. It was at my local game store. I did not buy the deluxe edition.
Yet.
I honestly, I'm not sure I will. Like, I like the game, right? But moving the miniatures around to be deluxified is adds nothing to the game. Like it's like having deluxified coins, which is nice, but it really doesn't add anything. And it's not going to make, like, I'm not going to be able to, if I were pulling that out every week, I would deluxify it. Yeah. But it's not going to hit the table so much that I want to deluxify it. And I'm getting to this value point where it's just like, I can have the base game, I think it was $70 ish. And, why spend $100 when I get the same gameplay at 70? So I love miniatures. Love them. So I'm not telling you not to get it, but
you're more the miniature person. I'm more of the component upgrade. Right. Like I would rather get very nice coins than the miniatures for a game. But I don't know. I don't think it's needed, but I think it would be nice just to kind of see them and maybe paint them and make them look really, I don't know.
So we'll see.
Kind of the feel. I wanted to put Anachrony on my list, but I had to go to work, so I only got half the game.
Yeah, so Ashby and me finished it. Yeah. But I liked it. It was a good game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to play. I want to play it all the way through.
I've been wanting to play that for quite a while now, and I just couldn't get a hold of it. And then my game store finally got it. The next one was one of Toph's favorite games, and on his top lists is Robo Rally. So we did that. I won that. Actually.
I forgot you won that. Yeah. I've repressed those images.
But Robo Rally, it's a programming game, kind of an intro programming game, right? Yeah. And you just sit there and everybody's like, oh, what the heck happened? And you turn left when you should have turned right and things like that. And it's funny to see how everybody ends up, like blasting each other or trying to steal their cards or, giving them, what is it, it's like viruses and all these other things. So that was early in the month, but we had a really good time. And we played, was it 6 of us or 7?
No, it doesn't play that many. We played, I think it was 5, maybe.
You sure it wasn't 6?
It might have been 6. It doesn't play 7, I know that.
Okay, so I think
we played max count.
Yeah. So that was fun. I think I would always want it at the higher count because it's a little bit more chaotic.
There's chaos on the board, yeah. Yeah.
So that was my number 3. Number 2 was a game we played with Jamon and Aisha when they came over in Viticulture. That game was hilarious. We were not safe for work when we were playing that game. It was.
I forgot about that.
It was really.
That could
funny.
not have
so
been.
If you ever see the meeples in Viticulture, you'll probably know why. So anyway, that game was hilarious. It's a good game, but that was hilarious. That's why it's my number 2.
It was a good gameplay too. It wasn't just the fun. Like we were obnoxious.
It was tough. Like Jamon won it, but we were all within Jamon won close. Because he got 26.
I think he had 26. I think I had 25, and I was tied with somebody.
And I think I had 25, and then
Aisha was one behind us or something.
Yeah, so it was we were really, really close, and we were really pushing the points, and that was Jamon's first time playing it.
Yeah.
Which was...
Yeah. It was Aisha's first time playing it, too. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They both did fantastic in it.
And
we just did terrible, one of the two.
Well, and I didn't do terrible. I was like, okay, I have a plan this time. Like the last time was just, my brain was not working the magic in that. And then my number 1 should not come as any surprise for those of you who watch the channel. Great Western Trail.
Okay.
That was good. I played Derek and Ashby.
I did not get to play that.
Derek, you were doing...
We were playing Scythe.
Yeah, that's when you were beating Alex. So, Great Western Trail, really enjoy that. I really enjoy that game. I'm going to try to pick up the rails to the north at Gencon. But it's still cemented in my head. It's like, yep, it's been too long since I played this game. I really like playing it. So, nothing has...
It's a fantastic game.
Nothing has beat that one out for me just yet. Keep waiting.
I would say that one's going to stay in the top of your list for a while.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good game. I hate I didn't get to play it, but man.
You had a great game of Scythe, though.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
So.
Yeah. we played base game with airships. So we played the Wind Gambit expansion. We did not play any of the Invaders expansions, but yeah, it was it was good. And it was fun because it was all painted. That only makes it a little bit better. You know, the upgraded coins, upgraded resources, everything upgraded on it that we can get. Utter destruction and just completely destroying Alex is such a highlight of that game.
Alex, for those of you well, none of you know Alex except for the people in our game group. When we play Nemesis, all he wants to do is like jettison someone out the airlock. So we keep waiting for that to happen.
In our texting group, that's all he wanted. In our texting group leading up to that game night, he was like, can we like home rule in airlocks into Scythe? If we had it there, I maybe I could have jettisoned him out of the airlock. That only would have been like the icing on the cake with the utter destruction that happened. So
that would have been it.
Yeah.
This coming week, so this video might go up on Tuesday. Trying to get a little bit. I'm thinking videos are probably going to go up on Wednesday and Friday for the most part instead of the Tuesday, Thursday like I was trying to do. It's going to help me get a couple more days of editing, and then I'll still be able to do the 2 days. So for those of you who are trying to find out like what kind of schedule we're going on, but this next week, right before Gencon, I'm probably going to be Tuesday for this video, and then I'm going to do a bunch of shorts probably, and they won't be edited, and they might be, we'll see how they sound. They'll be off the iPhone while I'm at Gen Con, just kind of checking in and doing a thing here and there, and maybe talking to some designers, probably not the designers, but people that work for the companies that I'm interested in and their board games. So take a look at those. There'll definitely be pictures I'll be posting, but it'll probably be more short format, or it's not going to be, studio quality and sound and such. So you may be interested in it. There may be like 40 of them go up. We'll see how easy it is for me to like do it all from my phone, or there may just be a wrap up after Gen Con, but I will be posting pictures to the site. So hopefully you enjoy some of that. Comment, and if you're at Gen Con, you can comment and be like, hey, this is where I'm at, and you want to, maybe we can get together and say hi. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. We always enjoy doing them.
Yeah.
Anything to say on the way out?
I'm jealous that I'm not going to Gen Con this year.
The car I have I got just to make sure that we could all go together, and he bailed.
Right. It's all my fault. It is my fault.
It is your fault you're not going.
I should be going, but it's okay. Next year.
Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. See you later.